Nancy Richards.
It's Otherwise Talking Women and Young Women, and also looking to develop young women, is the Institute for Justice and Reconciliation's Ashley Creel Youth Leadership Development Project. Well, Eleanor Swartz is the project leader. She's also organizer for the Youth Reconciliation Camp, and we've got her on the line to tell all. Hi, Eleanor.
Hi, Nancy.
Nice to have you with us, and interesting to hear about the project, and if you managed to hear a little bit of it, the other Young Women's Project, sort of Grow Young Women. Yours is different how?
Ours is slightly different, where the focus is not just on women, but all youth. And the idea of the camp is to see how young people engage with the concept of reconciliation and how they've come to conceptualize it, but also how they see it play out in their daily lives, how they would like to see it. So that's basically how it changes slightly.
Reconciliation across racial lines, across socio-economic lines, reconciling what?
That's exactly what it is. It's reconciliation on all levels, whether it is between genders, whether it is across racial lines, but also what has come up more and more with the work that we do with young people is reconciliation in terms of socioeconomic differences and economic inclusion. So we plan to focus on all of these and dedicate days to just explore and give young people the space to just have this kind of conversation with their peers, and also just afford them the opportunity to just think about it, because sometimes reconciliation becomes this really abstract term that is associated with a past that's happened so many years ago, or with the TRC. And so a camp is just to kind of make it real and see what the place for reconciliation is today, and what the young people think that what they think we need to do.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard to reconcile differences when you don't really know what your differences are, because you don't really know each other.
Exactly, and you don't really engage with other people outside of your own comfort zone, whether it's your school or whether it's your community or even a university. And sometimes it's alarming that young people don't engage with people other than their close friends or family. So it will be really interesting to see what comes out of the camp, especially because...
When and where is it happening?
Okay, first things first. So it's happening this weekend. It's starting on the 15th till the 19th. So it's a 5-day camp in Paarl. So the young people will be going to Paarl and just spending the 5 days there.
Camp. It always sounds like lots of tents and outdoor ablution blocks and that sort of thing. Are they going to be camping? I mean, because they're going to get together very well with the weather as it is in Cape Town.
Luckily for them, it's not going to be the hardcore camping with tents. They're going to have their own rooms. But also we've assigned 2 people per room, and we've very deliberately tried to assign different age groups, and also try and assign them according to different geographical areas. So I think it will be really interesting for them, because not only are they going to engage with other people during the day, but also their roommates also going to be.
Will you put them in different sort of challenging situations where I'm not quite sure what one does on these sort of get together type of camps, but situations where they have to listen to each other, trust each other, that sort of thing?
If I can I run you through just a short overview of the days?
Do it.
So on the first day, it's more or less just to get young people to get to know each other, but have a more of an exercises and games type of day where young people engage with the idea of identity and diversity. So it's going to be the first introduction to the others, and we've selected 30 young people. We had a call out, and we received quite a few entries, and it was really difficult trying to decide who should come, because all of them wrote motivational letters, just engaging with the idea of reconciliation, but also motivating why they should come. So we chose 30 young people between the ages of 16 and 25. So they're all going to be together. So the first day is just getting to know one another, and just trying to ease the tension a bit. And then as we go into the second day, we're going to explore the topic of reconciliation. And also, because it's on June 16th, focus on reconciliation then and now, and also engage with some of the resources that the Institute for Justice and Reconciliation has produced over the years, with the TRC DVDs, and then just speak to them about how perceptions have changed regarding the role of youth.
Eleanor, just move us quite quickly through the last 3 days.
Yeah, and the last 3 days then consists of activism then and now and the role that young people have to play. Second to last day will then focus on reconciliation in action, because the camp is all about thinking about reconciliation, but then how would you bring about social change within your community? So they'll be assigned a task and thinking through what are the issues in your community, doing some community mapping, and then on the last day, it's just equipping them with the tools of how would you roll out the project, how would you think about project management, and also how would you stay in contact, because we would love them to stay in contact after the camp, so that in September we'll have a big youth in Bizo where they can come and then they just display what they've done in their community, but then they'll be given another opportunity to just engage on how difficult it is, what the challenges they experienced in the community trying to start something, and then just exchange what works, what doesn't, and what young people can do to bring about change.
Super, it sounds like such a great idea. Hopefully they're going to get to party together as well, because that sure is one way.
Hopefully. And we made sure that at the end of each night they can engage, and we'll have nice popcorn and movie nights, and just try and build a little community for just the 5 days, and then send them out.
Well, hopefully it won't be a little community for long, because they'll get everybody together. Eleanor Swartz, thank you very much. Enjoy that camp, and may the rain hold off just for a few days anyway. Thanks a lot. Take care. Eleanor Swartz, she's project leader there at the Ashley Creel Youth Leadership Development. It's put together by the Institute for Justice and Reconciliation, www.ijr.org.za. Just after 1:30.